Okay. Paimon's new voice sounds so weird.
Wait, I can combine them together, can't I?
You can only combine them together if you have 3 of the same type.
Oh, 3. I thought it was 2.
I did 2 at first.
Well, I guess maybe I'm not that dumb at, but if that's the case, maybe it's intuitive.
And they'll naturally combine as well. You don't have to do anything. Baishu!
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink.
It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to Paimon's new voice actor.
And she keeps spacing out. We have to come
I'll have to hear it.
I'm doing Skirt Story Quest.
Now, personally, while they might not have been a very nice person, I still feel like they were a great voice for Paimon.
In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion.
There's no emotion behind her voice acting right now. Hopefully, as she does more, she'll get better, but...
Physically, you appear to be in good condition.
Better than that.
In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain. Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment. In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
I think we just went into a domain. Yep. is it?
Well, that was horrifying. Did she just attack the door?
She was right in front of it. She freaked out when you opened it.
Hi. I need to do a big fat rant.
Well, I'm streaming and on call with Sam.
Can I do this big fat rant?
As long as you're okay with everyone else hearing it.
Hi everyone, you're gonna hear about my friend being a jerk.
What, Tibby?
Tabby.
Oh.
I just went swimming, okay?
Mhm.
And in it, I'm waiting very patiently as everyone's being chaotic and splashing me, okay? And finally, and there's these super thick, blue mattresses. They're like super long and about this wide, kind of. And they're like pretty thick. And I finally got my turn to have it, okay?
Mhm.
And then, while I was doing that, someone's like, hey, can I have it? I'm like, well, I just got it, so maybe Amity will give you hers? And Amity goes, yes, I will give you mine. And then she's like, no, I only want yours. And she starts physically attacking me to get this off. And then, you know how hard it is for me to already say no, okay?
Yes.
And so I'm here struggling, and then she started physically drowning me in the water.
Where were the leaders?
Talking.
Lovely. Well, Amity was watching because she was paying attention.
Yes, Amity was. And she keeps doing that until I have swallowed so much chlorine that
You feel like a drowned rat?
I feel like a drowned rat, and I can barely breathe because it hurts my throat too much to breathe. That's how much she was drowning me. So I finally just let go and hide in the corner. And after a few minutes, I just go out, throw some s'mores. And then I get back in the pool and get back out because they're like, okay, we got everyone dry. And he's like, hey, go on, apologize to Soraya. And she's like, come on, it's not stupid, it's not silly. And Tabby's just like, and then later Tabby approaches me, and I'm expecting an apology for being physically drowned. She's like, are you mad at me? I'm like, I mean, I'm pretty annoyed. And she's like, good. Amity said you were mad at me. So I just wanted to clear things up, and then she just left.
Oh, fun.
And it still hurts to breathe, okay?
Go tell Mom.
I did.
Oh, okay. And she said?
She sounded like she was being very aggressive.
Cool. If it's still hurting to breathe, though, there's still water in your lungs.
Well, not breathe. It's from the chlorine. It made my throat sore. You may continue. I'm surprised you just did.
That's Paimon's new voice actor, by the way.
Ooh! What happened? Why is your hand like that?
Like what?
Black.
Hmm?
No. In the game. Your
Oh.
hand. Is that just your...
That's a glove.
Okay.
Did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up.
Oh, she just seems nicer.
We'll treat you to something yummy.
By that, Paimon's gonna steal your money and buy you...
There's not. Well, it's still the same Paimon. It's just a different voice actor.
I know, but the Paimon seems nicer. Usually Paimon's pretty weird.
It's the way she's phrasing everything. And also Paimon's gotten some character development. I think that they did a good job. I just feel like there needs to be more emotion behind the words.
Well, I hear the emotion kind of.
It's there, but it's not prominent.
In this dream,
It's
you
just
were trapped in a
off-putting
world
for me to
with
suddenly hear
fog
it different.
everywhere, and then a sprite came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back?
OMG!
Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right when you went to bed, and you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up. Or, wake you up first, and then we can beat him up together.
She's so nice.
Something is missing.
Skirk?
Huh?
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains.
Aha!
clear, but
This
the
is the new
soul
character,
is
Soraya.
incomplete. Left unresolved,
Heart
the
everything's
mind will
pretty.
wither away along with it.
This is Skirk. This is Child's mentor.
Paimon remembers you. You're Child's master. Or right. What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then you left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? Suppose that's fair. You,
Do we like
I'll
Spark?
take a glass of wine.
Celeste, do we like Spark?
Oh, of
Hmm?
course.
Do we like
Going
I
Spark?
like Skirk.
Is she nice or rude?
We make this one in-house.
I have no
It's
idea
not
yet.
too strong. Enjoy.
Her.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here. Coming right up. If I knew we'd be this busy, I would have approved Shenhe's vacation.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours.
Oh, I like her.
If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you.
Celeste?
Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Oh, she came on water. May I fill it up? Celeste?
Hmm?
She's getting on water. May I fill her
Yeah.
up?
Go ahead.
Should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. We could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scary, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Oh, ma'am, can you help us?
So, you can disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Glade Church when you're done here.
Did you open up?
And I left cash for the drink on the table.
Did you open
Settle
up
the
to
bill
her?
for me, will you?
Oh, okay.
What did she say about it?
Well, she says to meet her
Here.
elsewhere, and then she'll tell us about it later.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no, this includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You pointed out to her yourself.
Can I do the long ways thing?
No.
I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
Why?
What?
Because I want to focus on this,
What'd you put
and
in that
if
dish
you're
yet,
here in the
Mom, since
background
you're
doing stuff, even if
hallucinogenic
it's just
mushroom?
that,
You got them seeing things.
I already have her making noise.
Wait, some
Wait, you
leader
don't
you
even
know
know
her?
me anymore?
Young lady? About this tall?
Well, it's not that I don't want you in here. You can watch, but
Now you mention it, and that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just slipped my mind. In any case, that settles your bill. Come again soon.
I love how you fought was a robot though.
Coming.
No, it's Catherine.
Okay, what was going on there? It's like I didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Laura she left for us was definitely real. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the boiling flames, right? Let's not keep her waiting.
Are you drawing on it?
No, I'm watching Netflix.
I was just about to thank you for respecting my boundaries and allow you to color on it.
I'm sorry, Alright. It just seems like we've done the last one of these.
That's not sure.
But you know what? I do feel good that you say no. Some people just never set boundaries. I'm glad you do. You can fly. Xiao flies.
It's a wind glider.
No, before that.
What, the EE? He just goes forward in space.
Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing? Oh,
She sounds like Minnie Mouse.
they're collecting something.
Oh, Celeste, you just ruined it more for me.
Let's go.
Celeste, do you have one every day this week?
Huh?
Do you have one every day this week?
I have it yesterday, today, and Thursday.
So yesterday, today, and tomorrow? And you have all of Japan off?
So, this is what they were collecting. It looks kind of like, yeah.
What's a
What
god
is
remain?
going on here?
The remains of a god.
But the gods can't
From
die.
the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse. Together, these remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those seal tail were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were, real? She's definitely mad at those, Traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities. It's just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased.
How
Simple
does
as that.
the short acts like
Unlike
that?
you, I
There's
have
nothing
no
else
desire
supporting
to
her
establish
boobs,
a
yet the
connection with
fabric
the
isn't just folding
The
over.
weak and the lowly have no
It's
right
being
to
held up by
remember.
this. It's a strap.
You're lucky they only have a few missing
A
memories to
strap
show
can hold
for
up
it.
all of that.
Well, and then the
Only
things
feelings you
on
can
the
control.
insides of it, that's like the blue sticking out
Where are we? Right. The god
right here.
remains.
That might be made out of wire, and then this is holding up the center.
There used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I feel bad for her when she
In
sleeps.
our experience, god remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone, they were taken. Very clever, Traveler.
Your soul was
You aren't
taken,
the only
Celeste?
one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeria. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the stellar Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean the stars?
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding stellar Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, the stellar Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It wants you. This time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there is no telling how far it could go. No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
So you're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to
Do
remember
you have
that.
any new subscribers?
Now,
I have some followers, but no subscribers. Besides, I don't even have a bank account set up.
Yeesh. You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But no, she's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So cold. But whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing
Okay,
nickname.
Paimon.
Maybe she isn't as different as I thought.
Paimon's got Frosty the Lavender Melon. Sunset Ice Cream Night.
Nothing's rude about that.
Anyway, the important thing
Hi.
is to get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
Oh gosh, look at Luke's health.
You have 300, that's great.
Compared to everything else, not so much.
How much else do you have?
I'll show you.
'Cause
After this
300
cutscene.
Because 300 is usually a lot, right?
Not really.
This is way
Oh.
bigger than Paimon expected. Where are we?
Did you
This
guys
is
see
where
the
I live.
dream?
I suppose it's the closest thing I have
Yes.
to a home here.
Was it Creepsies?
It is.
Sort
I
of.
brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
So 100 plus 1 day?
Oh, right! That's Child's real name. Yeah, Paimon remembers
He's a
you
cleaner.
telling me something like that. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world?
Celeste, I know
That
it
should
doesn't
mean
make
we're
sense,
safe
but
from that
this dude
power-hungry
really
soul
wanna
snatcher
do.
for now,
Is
right?
it still starting now?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time. Now, the just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw, the one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there, but the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before? Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks. All the information
I
you
love
have
you too.
suggests the abyss is something
Are you wearing your
sinister.
Percy Jackson
And that abyssal
shirt?
power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal. I'll respect your opinion though. This means we have to turn to the second best option. A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
That just
It
sounds weird to
means
say.
experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you.
Does that mean
But
we'll have to
dream
do it for
mirroring,
her?
every time you
No, we're
slip
gonna
into a
dream and then
deep
she'll
sleep,
pop into her dream.
I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene
She
plays
has
out in your
really
mind.
giant boobs.
Then, I can guide you through the dream environment. And
Please
we'll
tell me
take
the
back
creators
what
of
was
this game
stolen
wasn't
from
a
you.
guy.
Hmm.
You made it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an
Celeste!
unfortunate situation for both of us.
In my
Assuming
room?
you do manage to find where this entity is hiding.
No idea.
Like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy.
Why'd you hang up the swimming suit so it can
I
be
need to
dried
give
for
you some
tomorrow?
special training
My
first.
first question
Wait,
now.
you're gonna teach her some of your martial arts? Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our savior?
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face.
Here you go.
But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse
have to
to
say
waste
it.
it.
High five?
She moves
Wanna
fast.
give me a high five?
I can hardly keep up with her.
High five?
So,
Why did you
special
get you close to
training,
her?
huh? Kind of a rare
High five?
opportunity. With your skills,
High five?
High five?
the last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Feels like a lifetime ago.
That was not within your lifetime.
That seems pretty strong too, though. You remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's
They left a rip in time and space continuum.
Maybe we really will learn something here.
High five? Yeah, good girl. High five?
She did it using her.
Yeah, but it hit my hand. It needs to hit my hand.
Five?
High five? Yeah, good girl.
Ready? Your training will be
High
split
five?
into 3 stages. Testing your
girl.
blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this. If during your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of
she's
talented
good,
sword
good.
fighters.
Yeah.
Consciously or not, you have picked up all
I need to go
kinds of
get my
techniques from them.
Japanese done since I've been
Here's Kaya,
so busy the last few hours that I haven't had any chance to
and
get it.
Kazuha, Ayaka. Yeah, we've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through.
Mom.
You sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
You need to give birth.
Don't get too smart.
Yeah, that's what I'm
In
telling
sword
her.
fighting, techniques alone are
Good
not enough.
boy.
You need a cohesive system
How's
to
she
bring them
eating?
together.
Oh, there's some
style,
wet
a
cat
school
food in the
of fighting.
fridge.
Okay.
To use the human body as an analogy,
And it's
Well,
been sitting there for
that-
like a
That
couple
was
days.
pretty big, Mom.
the
So
foundation,
can I show you
the
the types
framework,
of cakes I
techniques
prefer?
are the
So
muscles
starting
and
with
other
the
flesh
jig,
attached to
that
the
is
bones.
like big one.
This is where your
And I
strength
just
comes from.
felt
Improving your sword
Yeah,
fighting
like
is
that
like
little
growing your body.
pattern in my
If
hand.
your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle
In my
mass,
lower
you'd be
hand.
weak and flimsy. Then again, you packed on pounds of
It's like
flesh without a big enough
right
frame.
here.
You need to do some
So
introspection.
her lower side.
Take a good
What else
hard
would you
look at your
expect?
past experiences and figure out which parts of what you've learned are just techniques and which parts can be used to form your own system of blade work. Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only
See you
then
later.
will every stroke you deliver make perfect sense.
Wait, is that it? I thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves. When you went swoosh and opened a tunnel to another place.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles are so wildly different that teaching you mere techniques is pointless. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher, and rigor is your coursework. That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself. Now focus.
Give the
Destroy
nasty
the
box.
crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Are you in your dream right now?
Nope, we're in the abyss.
When are you going to do the dream mirroring?
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
You really have to destroy 900?
Apparently.
Isn't that a big number? Oh, that was nice.
891.
That was,
One, but at what cost?
that was convenient.
I went from 23 to 891.
Well, that was
What was that?
I
You
went
might
from
cut that out.
I went from 23 pillars destroyed to 891.
800. What are you playing?
Genshin Impact is the story quest for Skirk.
Oh,
so
should I play it?
speed.
I'm
Does
playing
give
it.
Spoilers.
I mean, lore. I really I would.
Stay calm. Use your head.
Yeah.
Keep it
Yes.
together.
Like they're not detrimental spoilers, but they
Okay,
are.
so I have a solution for this. How long is that quest going?
To get the rewards.
Yes.
12 days.
So I just have to put in like 8 hours a day on Genshin, and then fly through Sumeru, fly through Fontaine, and then get through Nap,
Yes.
and then do Skirk's quest.
Yes.
Man, that sounds like a great idea.
I think you actually have to do the 47 this time.
Well, 47 is an achievable amount.
In 50 seconds? You know I would fail miserably at this, right?
Probably.
You know what I want, girl, let me be the one. I promise I'll be forever.
Forever
Feel
young.
special.
I wanna be forever young. Are you just hoping to get big by playing games and streaming?
Cut to the chase.
I mean, that's how most people did it.
Consider a
Really?
moment of true mastery.
To be
when you
fair,
look
it's
at
not
another
as
person and ask yourself, what would now
good
take
of an
you
idea
from
today,
place
but,
to
you know.
speed,
Well, she can
skill, and
still
strength
try.
over and over until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only path to true growth.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
Are they just showing all of your characters? Wait, so you have him?
No.
Well, then what characters are they pulling out?
It Showing all the sword masters that we fought along the way. Paimon.
That reminds me of me.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Rain cutter! Feathers fleeting wet. The white heron treads water. A sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Does Traveler Friendly get their own weapon? She literally just said, I don't know if my weapon can contain all this power. Do we get a custom weapon for Traveler?
I doubt.
Oh, please.
We also need skins based on the region we're in.
What I've been saying, we need customizable skins for Traveler. Maybe like different items of
Do you
clothing.
know
that
how
we can
hungry
tell
the
them
community
which
is
ones to
for
put on.
skins? And yet the Genshin developers gatekeep them from us.
To be fair, they run so much fan service on so many other games. Why not this one?
Did you though?
How do you feel?
Exhausted.
Time flies when you're training.
Come in.
You've actually been going for several days now.
Wow, look at her, Celeste.
Yeah, she's massive.
Fine. Are you doing okay?
Go get some sleep.
Oh, you're so
We're
big.
doing the same very soon.
You're so
Let's hope you see
big.
that
Are you
foggy
just
place
feeling
in your brain,
sad?
so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Does that feel good? Would you like some treats? Soraya, have you had food yet? Have you had food yet? Dinner? I would go get some food if you need it.
I'm exhausted.
Was it good swimming?
Someone tried to drown me.
They did.
Really?
I was on this floating mattress and I just got on it. It was like this. It was like about this thick, and then it was about this wide and like super tall, long, like as long as my body. A little shorter than my body, but like it wasn't too big. And there's only two. And after waiting through all the kids, I finally got one. And someone asked me, and you know I have a hard time saying no.
Okay.
But I actually said no, and I was feeling proud of myself for saying no. I just got this, and Amity who had the other one, said, "Oh, you can have mine." She was like, "No, I want Soraya's." Proceeds to
Hey, don't bite. I
Proceeds-
don't have any more.
proceeds. Do you, Dad?
Don't
do
bite
you,
me.
Do you have one?
I don't. I'm allowed.
Either way, but then she starts trying to push me off, and while I'm trying to hang on to this, she starts grabbing me and shoving me underwater and trying to keep me underwater so she can take the
Why?
mattress. So she can take the squishy thing I was on.
Oh, gotcha.
When someone else literally volunteered theirs.
Soraya, my stream has already heard this once. If you're gonna talk about it again, can you leave the room with that?
Did your stream say it?
No, but she's streaming right now.
Okay, really fast. And so then she just kept doing that, and I saw her
Don't
go off
talk
the
to me
door.
out there.
No,
Hi. You doing okay?
Dad, she doesn't want pets. Just leave.
It's okay. You doing okay? Hi.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Just do take no for an answer. Has anyone
Look at it.
Has anyone ever chatted with you ever?
Occasionally.
What have they said?
Look at it.
What have you ever said? What have they ever said?
Soraya, look at it.
It's very adorable, but that's a good question. Dad, she's on stream.
Various things.
She will probably post this, and you're
Oh, the moment I'm done streaming, it automatically uploads to YouTube.
Dad.
I'm just singing to the cat.
Over 1,000 people might be able to hear you sing.
Bye bye, kitty. Bye bye. Bye bye.
He's a
coming,
ratty
Shrek?
old man.
Now's the time to come get
He's
food.
a
No.
boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You
What
shouldn't
game?
talk about
Go
your
into the
teacher
match.
like that.
Oh.
It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb though with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat
This is
water out.
younger Skirk.
Oh, and today I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you going to hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer is going to be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
What does I'm out mean?
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars?
Nothing. Nothing does.
Mountains as far as the eye can see. An endless snowy plain. Or maybe buildings taller than the sky. Like the people from the merchant ship said.
No.
Can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe
Just
is
endless
fascinating.
nothingness.
If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there. I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
I'm sure her parents gonna be dead when she gets back.
What? Why would you say that? This
Because this seems too good to be
this
true.
game isn't that dark.
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It just got dark during Fontaine and then I left, so I don't know anything past Fontaine. In fact, I don't know much of Fontaine. Do you think she's lost?
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children. Stay back.
They're coming!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down!
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it! Where? There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Send us out! Captain, Zone 3 is clear. We have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist
Told you.
attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
What does callous mean?
I mean, if you have no emotion, you don't care about what you're doing.
Why are they doing it anyway? Yeah, your family. That did not need to come out. I just saw, smells like something's boring me. Your family.
Dad? Skark, you alright? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding. Alive. Dad?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skark. Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way.
So did you just experience the trauma she had as a kid?
Yes.
Genshin used to be a lot less awful than this.
They realized that their fan base liked angst, so I guess that's how this happened.
But what about me? I'm somewhat of their fan base.
But you're not the majority.
Well, you are.
You're awake. I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training.
Really?
This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think? No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. He will do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
So, I asked you a minute ago when I had a thunderstorm. I said, even though I disobeyed you, and I'm very sorry, with this doodle in my mind, I really want you. May I please do it?
No.
And that's what I thought. Just I would get it afterwards.
The way I see it, the pursuit of the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness the natural energy of Tibet, abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of my master, Sirologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole. The elemental energy of Tibet, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the light realm. These two forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, it's not much a keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear quiet in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 shifting six. So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
But I was just pyro, and I didn't touch a statue.
Yeah, well, they're gonna get it for you.
Windblade.
Thank you for bringing me to the YSA activities tomorrow, man.
You're welcome.
So you said the plan is, and then I got distracted by happiness.
To tilt the scales of success
So
in your
what is
favor.
the plan?
What do you mean?
Well, I said thank you, and you said, okay, yeah, so the plan is me and Raven will, and I'm like, yeah, thank you, then I got excited.
So me and Rachel will go with you. We'll go over, and then we'll bring you back after the activity.
What's Ray doing?
Windblade.
Rachel's coming to the activity with us
Why?
because she likes going to the YSA activities.
Windblade.
How often does she come?
Every other week at the least.
She's not young, single, adult.
Use the power of
She's not young or
destroy the
single.
spikes.
How can we switch between the powers if we aren't touching a statue?
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Why are you wearing a bonnet? Achoo!
You need to understand what makes you special.
Achoo choo
The
choo choo
ability
choo
to
choo
wield
choo
elemental
choo.
energy without a vision
Choo.
and switch
Oh.
between the elements at
So I
will.
guess lore-wise we can
That
switch
means
bet
your
at will.
aspirations need
Choo.
no approval from the gods.
What's
Your
last?
power is not bound by the
Teddy
rules of
bears
this
and
world.
choo choo pants.
So be bold. Do
Yes.
not be afraid to chart your own path.
You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Sam says Soda Pop's lyrics suck. What do you think?
Hi, Mocha.
Give birth! I think if you give her a ton of food, then it's gonna make her stomach kind of stretch, so it's gonna have to push her babies out. Maybe you should be force feeding her. No, that's animal abuse, isn't it? You don't want that. Where is she? Probably by the door. Nope, by my hand. Feet. Boop.
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
She did she did a morale check. Wow.
Which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of the...
Oh yay, do we get more angsty skirk?
No, I don't want angsty squawk. I want cherry juice. You're fat knot.
Fantastic,
I
Mocha.
said fat knot.
Fantastic.
She's not. Well, she's fantastic.
Fat Gus. Fantastic Gus. Fat Mocha. Fantastic Mocha.
No, pregnant mocha or fantastic mocha. There's no in between.
What about Queen Mocha?
That's a good one too. Why does it? Girl, don't eat your poo.
Watch this. This is the third time she's visited the litter box in the last half hour.
Yeah?
That's a sign.
Is that a big sign or a small sign?
Ah, who are you? It's so cute! I'm gonna die!
You know that one scene in, whatever it's called, Strange World? You know that one scene? OMG, it's so cute. I want to merchandise it.
I want to merchandise this! Look at it!
Exactly. No, more
What is the
angsty.
secret to power? Knowledge. Hatred. Self-preservation. No.
Who's she learning from?
This is her master.
He seems evil.
Well, he only looks that way because he's one of the sinners of Conria.
The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over
Says peer pressure can make people do things, right?
Mm-hmm.
first ourselves
Give birth, or I will judge you.
Shame.
Give birth. Is,
Shame.
Only if you.
Shame.
Only if you give.
Okay, I need to pay attention to the lore.
Only if you give birth will you be cool.
Ow, it hurts.
What hurts? What hurts?
Daddy, Mom? Skirk, are you okay?
Do you think she's okay?
No.
Answer's probably not.
Sam, what do you think?
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your
I'll remember that for when I move.
Do not make me tell you twice.
No! I want you to miss me with your heart.
I can barely lift this sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet.
So cheese.
He reminds me of Endeavor.
Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bones.
All she has to do is team up with Tandra. Tandra will get that sword broken in no time. Okay, so Samuel, the spoiling I was talking about in this is mainly spoilers for certain characters, not for the overall lore. Does that make sense?
OMG, the blob looks sad.
Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold and in pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. is torn and the spirit crushed. Each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
Is she getting sick from
But
overwork?
you still have much to learn in the pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the stuff that makes you weak.
This really does starting to sound like Endeavor right now.
Get up, Skirt. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
I don't really like him.
He is one of the 5 centers of Conria, so I mean.
Yes, master.
You know, if the only reason I'm in here is because I love you. If I didn't love you, I would be out of here because this is creepsies.
Would you like it better if I ordered you out of here?
No, don't you dare!
Where did she come from?
Where did she go? Where did she come from? Squawky go go.
Oh, you got some good rest.
Not really.
Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now?
Do you get hurt if you stand in the fire? I forgot. No, get out of the fire. Celeste, get out of the fire. I know you're an arsonist. Wait, are you an arsonist? I'm an arsonist. I know I'm an arsonist. So get out of the freaking fire, though. What the heck is happening? Celeste, why are you glowing? Celeste, get off. You're at 1. Celeste, you're at 1. You're exactly at 1. Celeste.
Hold on, where's my print screen button?
Do you know where does it get that? Guys, she has a Dozito pillow. Now you know her darkest secret. I always forget it sounds like that. Celeste, this was your dumb doing.
I can't believe I got her to exactly 1 though.
I mean, honestly, yes, me too. But
From
like,
your training
still.
so far, you have gained better command of the sword and more control over your elemental abilities.
Celeste, I
That's only
flippin'
part of it.
diggin' love you.
Experience is the real teacher. Now, it's time to
Huh?
focus on how you
I
react
said I
under
flippin'
pressure.
diggin' love you.
You
Okay.
must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable.
You do know
combat
dick is a bad
situations.
word, right?
To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and
Yeah,
you're
but I'm
going to
saying
block.
diggin', not dick.
Ready?
You think I would say diggin'?
Yes.
No, I would never say dick.
What? I
What?
skipped past that too fast. Just like your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Is that savage?
She's getting into my head.
Hey, no fair. That's cheating.
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable
Bazongas.
actions all you want, but only
Celeste,
if you
don't
use
say
common
that.
sense.
That is true!
Oh, the rope goes
Strong
under her
emotions
short,
will
and the
always
rope
arise
is
in
holding her
combat.
boobs in.
Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are pound-using. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are
She
not
does
assigned.
know you though.
Let's begin.
She literally
Try
got
to
your
use it with
traumatizing
this as
path.
your final training session. The look alive.
No, I'll look dead.
That's how I feel.
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your
Is Ray gonna
focus.
hang out with you most of the time? Such will be a lot of people there. I've never been before. How many times do they provide food?
All the times.
So there will be food for me there? Like dinner or snack?
Oh, they'll have pizza.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Thought you were in the circle. So last time I'm playing asleep, okay?
Come in.
Bedtime's right. Come on in. Time for prayer changes. You feeling pretty miserable? Okay, looks right.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry.
I was
Huh?
just sleeping, but now I can't move.
Yep, time to come. Time for prayer.
I
And
genuinely can't move. Oh, phew. My hair's stuck to this.
maybe I should get Appa out of here.
Dad, I was seeing pain. You woke me up.
Well, then it's time to come to our room. It's time for bed. Either your bedroom or our bed.
Why not this bedroom?
It's time. Oh, and Momo's gonna come in too.
No, no. Get
It's
Mama.
okay. They sniffed last time and nothing happened.
Celeste.
I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm watching you.
Dad,
Don't worry.
no. Get her out. She could hurt Mocha. Or Mocha
She's
could
not
hurt
going to.
her. Mama,
She's
ow.
screaming. I'm watching.
Not now, Dad. Mama. Get out of here. Coco, get out of here.
Come
Everyone,
on.
get out.
Come on, ready, Strider?
Mocha, don't you dare hurt Coco.
Hey!
Mocha, Coco, out.
Come on, Coco. You can't be in here, Coco. Come on. You're okay.
Well, she's not doing good.
I'm sorry, baby.
Maybe this will do it for her.
That's right.
Sorry.
That came in for?
That needs you out.
That probably didn't help.
Coco didn't like it before too close.
And Mama didn't help.
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Wake up, you managed to push past your limits, which is a good Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for completing.
I guess I do have to be out to exit. Dang it. Okay. Hey, Sam. Samuel.
Yes?
I have an early shift tomorrow. I have to be to work by 11:45. So I'm gonna get going now.
Alright.
Okay, but I'll definitely be playing some more tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, bye.